Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff and Things. On today's episode, we're one step closer to having Siberian Mammoth Park.
And we discover why Venus is uninhabitable.
And to finish things off, literally the solution to all of our problems.
Russian scientists have found a partially uncovered mammoth on an island north of, Russia.
The mammoth in question was pretty much ice from everywhere down its belly and everything. And when the scientists were looking at it, they did notice some dark splotches mixed in with the ice. They then proceeded to chip away at those dark splotches and broke away the ice, and then blood ran down away from the ice. The blood was literally flowing away. Just so you weren't aware, Arctic cold was about -7 or -10, somewhere around there degrees Celsius. So way past that freezing point. But this actually does confirm something Canadian scientists and Russian scientists have noted, the possibility that mammoth blood actually had cryoprotective capabilities.
The mammoth in question is thought to be about between 10,000 and 15,000 years old, female, about 50 to 60 years old when she died, and weighed about 3 tons. It's big.
Next up, new theory proposed by Japanese scientists as to why Venus is a ridiculously hellish landscape. Nobody read anything about Venus. Kind of crazy. Their theory is that it's just a tiny bit outside of that habitable zone, and because it's a little bit closer to our sun, increased UV radiation exposure, dried up everything, no water, no stabilization of water.
The longer time spent with its magma oceans, yeah, you heard that right, magma oceans, has led to a denser atmosphere and the current temperatures of about a balmy 400 degrees Celsius.
Along with this new theory comes some proposed guidelines for exoplanet searching. Basically, we shouldn't be looking too hard at any planets within 0.8 astronomical units away from a sun that's about our strength, because it's going to be too dry and useless to us.
And lastly for today, there is a new technique that can scrub the CO2 from the atmosphere and make hydrogen and alkalis to reduce the acidity of the ocean.
Basically, this whole thing revolves around a different type of saline water electrolysis. Way too complicated to explain, I barely even understand it myself. I didn't take much chemistry, unfortunately. The important thing is it does produce an electrolyte solution that's high in hydroxides, which retains atmospheric CO2.
It's cheap, efficient, can save the oceans, ourselves, even the bunnies, and it can replace fossil fuels. What more can you ask for?
So our question for you guys is, now that we actually have some blood samples of some mammoths, how much do you want a mammoth burger right now? Let us know in the comments down below.
That's just awful. If somehow through that question you enjoyed what you've seen today, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons.
Like for mammoth burgers.
And we'll see you next week. And that's why we call things mammoth.
Ha!
Oh,
Hey guys, welcome back to Stuff and Things. On today's episode, plants return from beyond the grave.
Today, we will be talking about epigenetics and how we affect the next generation.